Alright, to begin, I want you to remember that 1 liter equals 1000 milliliters. To find the capacity, we will try to find out the maximum that a container can hold, and the volume is the amount of liquid inside of a container. Okay, make sure you remember that. So let's have a look. Comparing liters and milliliters. I've already filled in the answers to try and make this go a little bit quickly. So we have filled these containers and then emptied them into 2 other containers. We want to find out which of these containers holds the most liquid, okay? Or which one has the greatest capacity. So let's find out. The capacity of container A is 350 milliliters plus 500 milliliters, which equals 850 milliliters. So 850 mils of water can fill that container. Container B, it has a capacity of 1000 milliliters. It shows 1 liter can fit into this bottle, and 1 liter equals 1000 mils. Right. So this container has a capacity of 1 liter or 1000 mils. Container C has the capacity of all this water inside there. Let's find out. 1 jug has 1000 mils or 1 liter. Another jug has 200 mils, and another jug has 20 mils. Remember how to work out how much each of these little lines is? You take the total or the maximum amount and you divide it by the amount of tiny lines. Okay, that's what you do. So the capacity of this container is 1220 mils. They want it in liters, so we need to look at the thousands column, and that is 1 liter 220 mils or milliliters. Let's read D. The capacity of container B is greater, here's container B, is greater than the capacity of container A. Yes, that is correct. This container has a capacity of 1000. This container has a capacity of 850 mils. The capacity of container C is the capacity of container A. The capacity of container C is greater than the capacity of container A. I hope this is nice and easy for you. Alright, now we will start with adding and subtracting liters and milliliters. As you saw with our length and our mass, there is always 2 methods to add and to subtract. Okay. I think that it would be easier if we did method 2 because it seems to be a more simple way of adding, and I think everyone will understand it this way. If you can do it method 1, perfect. If you can do it method 2 way, also perfect. Alright. Whichever way you can do it, that's fine. Let's check method 2. I don't want to make this video too long, so I will just stick with method 2. Alright, so we need to add these 2 amounts together. So 1 liter 800 milliliters plus 3 liters 350 milliliters. We need to find the answer. Okay. So we know, looking at the key, that 1 liter equals 1000 milliliters. So I'm going to write here 1000. Okay? And we know that this is 3000 milliliters. If we put them together, this will be 1000 plus 800, and this will be 3000 plus 350, which equals 3,350 milliliters, and this equals 1,800 milliliters. Very simple, because we will know that answer without having to do this whole step. I'm just doing it to show you. So just to create more space, I will wipe it out. And just write 1,800 milliliters and 3,350 milliliters. We add them together. Okay, we do a little sum at the bottom. 1,800 plus 3,350, 0, 0, 5, 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 1, 3, 4, 5. The total being 5,150 milliliters. And if they want it in liters and milliliters, that's very simple, because we know how to do that. We look at the thousands column, that is 5 liters. We look at the rest, and that is 150. Very simple on how to add milliliters and liters. All right, now we have moved on to subtraction. Have a look at this example. I will show you one example, and I'm sure you will understand. If we're using method 2, we are going to change these into milliliters, and then we will subtract them in a sum and get our answer. So 3,000, because we know that 1 liter equals 1,000. 3,350 milliliters is the first one. 350 milliliters. And the next one is 1,800 milliliters. Now to subtract them, let's do a little sum. 3,350 minus 1,800. Draw a line. 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 0 is 5. 3 minus 8 we cannot do. Cross out. Write what's left over. Write the borrowed number. 13 minus 8 is 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It is 5. 2 minus 1 is 1. Our remaining milliliters is 1,550 milliliters. Oh dear, but what if they make us write it in liters and milliliters? What am I going to do? Very simple. You are going to look at your thousands column for your 1 liter, and you write your remaining milliliters next to the milliliters. And this is how you subtract. Like I said earlier, if you know how to do, or you prefer to do it like method 1, please do it. Okay? But in class, we will continue doing it method 2 way, because it is more simple for everybody to be able to do the subtraction when we convert it into milliliters. Okay, now you will continue with your activities and wait for your homework.